All right, cool guys. So the other day I had a call with Robbie and I talked to him for a little bit and was just talking to him a little bit about ending the year and everything and what we could do as far as like for our team and different things like that. So some different things that he had told me personally, and then something else that he told on the elite call was that, we should always be relaunching Transform 20 throughout the month and until January comes around, January 14th. But also, like, flash sales are always really, really good as well. So something he had mentioned, and that came directly from, Jeff Hill and Carl Deichler and everything like that, that they have noticed in the business, and I have definitely noticed it as well, is that people talked about Transform 20 and were excited about it and posted about it and talked about it and posted about it. And then the launch happened and then everybody stopped talking about it after that. And the problem with that is that our excitement was up, it launched, and then we stopped talking about it. And in reality, it's like we got to keep that momentum up. We got to keep talking about it, keep getting people excited about it. And as in reality, you could say I have one more spot left. Nobody knows whether you have, 2 people in the group, 1 person in the group, 75 people in the group. Like, you truly know how many challengers you have, or maybe you don't even have any yet. But other people don't know exactly where you're at in the business or anything like that. So just remember that. I gotta turn this down. It was killing me. I'm sorry. I'm so hot. But just remember that is like, it's never too late to relaunch or any program. You don't have to wait for a particular program to start over again to relaunch your business, sort of say. And so when I was talking to him after this elite call, I talked to him and I said, what could I do as a leader to help my team be more successful in this month and with this launch? And, launch parties are great, and so are flash sales. And I think flash sales are more beneficial because we focus on more than one particular item. Look, Transform 20 isn't for everybody. It's not. It's an advanced workout. It truly is. Can anybody do it? Yes, but it's anybody who has that right mindset, who's truly there, who's in it to win it, who's there to make 2019 something so much different. Is everybody going to have that mindset? Absolutely not. You're going to have people who are coming, they're going to want to do the basics, they're going to want to love Lift 4, they're going to want to stick with something like that. And that's great, but you need a place to put them. And then you're going to have people who want to do the new thing, who want to be excited about something, that want to be in the trend and what's new and the set program or want to be on your level. And you need somewhere to put them too, right? And so I think a flash sale is so much more beneficial than to do just a strict launch. Launches are great because they are to release that program, but I think that going forward, and as talking to him, let's do a holiday flash sale. And I talked to some of you, and you guys were all in to do this. So I, as your guys' upline and the leader of this team, I decided to really invest into you guys and to do this well for you guys and put this all together. So what does it take to have a successful launch a flash sale? How do you become successful when it comes to a flash sale? Have you ever been successful when it comes to a flash sale? What does that look like? Well, most of my flash sales, I am really successful in that. And so I thought that I would share some tips and tricks that work for me and why I feel like it's different on different levels of what I do in my business that makes it a little bit different. So the first thing is the flash sale is going to be on Monday, and we're going to do it for 24 hours. I'm going to make all the images for you guys. I'm going to take care of all the graphics, the planning of the group, all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to do this. Now look, this is where it comes that I am going to teach you guys to work smarter, not harder. Now, I know a lot of you guys might want to run your own flash sale or run this or run that, but that takes time. And if you're not at Success Club now, you should not be worried about making your own group. You should be leaned in and say, I'm going to let Christy do it for me. I'm just going to do the grunt work. and benefit from the success. Like, work smarter, not harder. And so I'm willing to do all the work for you guys and put the whole group and everything together. You just have to do the other part and to get your challengers into that group, right? Okay, so what does that look like? It's gonna require a couple things of your guys' part for you guys to be successful in the flash sale. First off is we are gonna have to come up with some different packs to launch. Like, what are we gonna launch? 2B Mindset, Transform 20, and then the All Access. Those are 3 really great packs. We could also throw in the 3-day refresh because I think that's a really great pack as well. One, I know that I think it's on sale, and it's the new year. That's a great new kind of thing to start. So those are 4 right there. Who's gonna do the videos? That's another thing. I can do one. I know Courtney will do one. And then whoever else just send me over a private message if you're interested in doing that. Now, if nobody wants to do them because you strictly want to focus on hitting Success Club, fine. Me and Courtney will do everything for you guys. That's fine with me too. Honestly, if I was not at Success Club and I was in your situation, I would say, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to strictly focus on inviting and getting challengers in that group. I don't want to be a part of it. Literally, I don't want to do any of the work, basically. I just want to sit back and invite. Because if you're taking time away to do a live video and do this and do that and do this, you're taking away from getting more challengers in that group, right? So lean into that. Okay, so we're going to come up with a couple different packs. Whoever's going to be a part of this, we need to come up with a different thing of what are you going to offer those people as far as incentives. Are we going to offer an extra gift card, some sort of holiday package? What are we going to offer with that flash sale? I have done gift cards in the past, and those work really well. Like a $10 Starbucks, a $10 Amazon, a $15 Amazon for this package. And if your commission's $50, $40 or $50, you're still making a commission, and you could make a lifelong customer or a coach off of that person. So just think about that. You're still coming ahead, even with giving somebody a $10 or $15 gift card. So gift cards always work good for me, and who doesn't want a gift card? If somebody tells me, oh, Transform 20 is launching, it's on promotion, you're gonna get the new program, you're gonna get all access, and you're gonna get a gift card, that's more appealing, right? You're gonna get more people in. Also, flash sales are easier for me because they're really easy to invite to. I have a hard time inviting to a particular group or just reaching out to somebody, but when it comes to a flash sale, I can send 20, 30, 40 emails like that because that's an easy group to invite to. You're just inviting to an information session, basically. So that is why I wanted to lead with a flash sale. Okay, so I already said on Monday, it's gonna be a 24-hour thing. We're gonna release about 4 packs, and I would encourage to release gift cards. I'm gonna do all the graphics for you guys. Now, what should we do? So today is Tuesday, so you guys have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you have 5 days to prepare yourself for this launch. So I'm going to break it down for you guys, and I'm going to do the same thing that you are because I always am a big believer on monkey see, monkey do. So I'm going to be doing the same thing you guys are doing. So I'm going to be posting the same way as you, talking on Instagram stories the same as you. I'm going to be inviting the same as you because I want to give you guys examples of what I'm doing. So if you can go to my Instagram stories, you can watch and be like, okay, I watched how she talked about it. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I looked at her morning post. I'm going to do the same thing, right? So some different things that I'm going to ask you guys to post about. I'm going to tell you from experience, I have not had good success with posting an invitation or an invite on my personally sponsored page lately. For example, a call to action that says, hey guys, having a flash sale, da-da-da-da, comment below if you want to be involved. I haven't had good success. But what I have had good success is just simply sharing me. Like a picture of me working out that says, felt like being a badass today, or glad that I showed up to my workout today, or another day being successful, or something like that, because those are people who actually like and comment on those posts, and those are people that I'm inviting. So I would encourage you guys to share your journey for the next 5 days straight. So if that's a rest day, share that. If that's a workout day, share that. If you just got your step in the mail, share that. And I'm not saying share your step that says, this is Transform 20, 6 days a week. Comment below if you'd like to get into it. I have 2 spots available. It's just simply, I got my package in the mail. This was my Christmas gift. I'm so excited. I'm going to transform my life. Something like that. Not so much of being salesy, right? So I'm hoping my step comes tomorrow, and you'll probably see my call to action be kind of post Tuesday or Thursday or something like that. Thursday. But share your journey every single day for the next 5 days. Those are people who are liking and commenting on that post that you're going to simply invite. Okay, so sharing your journey, whether it's a rest day or you're working out or you're showing up to life or whatever it is. And it could be as simple as, it doesn't have to be a sweaty selfie. I was sharing in our Emeralds and Above group today that if you look at all top leaders in the industry, nobody is sharing sweaty selfies, because that's not inspiring to most people. I don't know about you guys, but when I look at social media accounts, if I saw a sweaty selfie, I don't look at that and think, heck yes, I am working out today. I don't think that. I honestly will probably scroll right through. Now, if I see it on Instagram stories, that's a different thing, because most of the time it follows after you work out. That's inspiring. But just seeing a picture of you like after you work out isn't always as inspiring as you might think it is. So try to get creative. Maybe you just made your favorite breakfast. I know Kristen did a post, or maybe it was in her Instagram stories today, and she talked about her go-to breakfast. Awesome. That was a great idea. And a great post on Facebook would be her plate, a picture of her, maybe your crazy kids in the background, and saying, hey guys, wanted to share my go-to breakfast. Eggs, toast, I forget what's it, hash browns, eggs, hash browns, I forget her other thing. But that would be a great post, and people would like, because that's easy to like. And then those are great people. Hey, notice how you liked my breakfast post today. Didn't know if you know that I share actually my complete meal plan and recipes in all my accountability groups. I'm hosting a flash sale because everything I use is actually on promo right now. Would you like me to add you into that group? It's like an information session just to see if you're interested in doing what I'm doing. That's an easy post to invite to off of a breakfast sharing post. So if you go and lead in that direction, you're going to have a lot better response than, hey guys, have 2 more spots available in my June boot camp, Do you want to get Christmas ready? Or whatever it is, right? So I'm going to require you guys for the next 5 days to post in your journey, post like on your journey, but in an inspiring way. And be encouraging, be supportive. I know some of my favorite posts would be something like, I didn't feel like working out today, but I'm so glad I have an accountability group. Talk about that. Maybe use that as one of your posts. Like, you guys need an accountability group? Do you need people to encourage you? That's a great thing too. And then have people like, and then say, hey, notice that you like my thing. Didn't know if you know, but I actually run accountability groups. Okay, there's another one, right? So we just put a breakfast post, accountability. Now the next one. Crazy Mom Juice. I stole Courtney's thing, AKA, don't worry, I asked her if I could borrow the name, so yes, she patents it, but guys, it's a cute name. I asked her if I could borrow it, so I'm sure you guys can too. Crazy Mom Juice. That's another thing. Maybe you want to take a picture of holding that drink, Energize, and your kids are crazy in the background, and you say, thank God for this magic yellow drink, Crazy Mom Juice, otherwise my kids might make me go tell Santa or something, I don't know. Do you need this magic in your life? Okay, that's another post. So it's again about the products, but in a not so much of like, got my pre-workout, about to hit play. Do you need Energize? You know, and so it's saying it in a different direction. So for 5 days, I'm gonna have you guys post on Facebook that way. Now in Instagram stories, I want you guys to use the poll feature every single day. So I want you guys to always have, and I've been watching your guys' Instagram stories, and I kind of been taking notes in my own head. But I think that it's very important for you guys to have a beginning, middle, and end. It's so important. Good morning, you are awake. What are you doing in the middle of your day? Good night, your day is done. If you guys show up here and then I don't see you, don't see you, don't see you, and then I see you again here, where have you been? It's so inconsistent that I'm like, what did you do? But if you show up here, show up here, show up here, awesome. I saw you throughout the day. I know you're still alive. I know you're still showing up. I know your life might be chaotic, but you're still here. And that is so awesome. Now, I'm going to encourage you guys to have a beginning, a middle, and an end for the next 5 days. One, it's going to help you guys be consistent, and it's going to help show that you're showing up, showing up, showing up with a poll feature every single day. I encourage you guys to put those poll features after you show your workout. So I go in a particular order when I'm sharing my workouts. I drink my pre-workout, and you're going to definitely see that. Then you're going to see me actually work out. Then you're going to see an after workout with a poll feature. So I'm going to encourage you guys to do the same thing. Drink your crazy juice, and if you don't drink it, that's fine. You can skip that part, and if you skip that part, then put motivation up. Put motivation up. And I used to do this for a little bit when I was doing a daily motivation. So if you don't drink Energize because maybe it just doesn't agree with you or whatever, then put motivation up and go on there, Pinterest, motivation, workout motivation, find one that you like, put it up on your stories that says, workout motivation for the day. Boom, there's your beginning of your workout story. Then 1 clip or 2 clips of you actually working out, then an after boomerang or an after picture with a poll that says, could you work out at home for 20 minutes with me? Or something along the lines of that. Now they got motivation for you, they saw you sweat your butt off, and then they got a call to action. So I'm going to encourage you guys to do that for 5 days too. Now maybe it's rest day for you. Maybe you're not working out today. So what does that mean? That means you come on Instagram stories and say, hey guys, actually today I'm not working out. You're not going to see me work out because it's rest day. And I love that because my program allows me to rest and have a cheat meal. Could you use that kind of lifestyle in your life? Bam, with a poll. There you go. You are done for the day and you did your Instagram stories thingy for Majiki for the day. Okay, so remember that. Those 5 posts, Instagram stories, beginning, middle, and end. All right, let's move on to invites, which are everybody's favorite thing to do. So we should be inviting to you should not be inviting to Instagram stories. You should be inviting to the flash sale. How many people should you be inviting? I don't want to tell you guys a number because I don't know how many to tell you guys. If I tell you invite 5 to 10 and 20 a day, I feel like I'm putting a limit on you. It's like if I tell you to invite 20 a day, you're going to stop at 20. If I tell you to invite 40 and you only do 20, you're going to feel like a failure. And so I'm not going to put a number on you and tell you what to do. All I'm going to tell you is the more people you invite, the better chance you have at helping people next month or this month. And remember, we're looking for you guys to help 3 people so you hit Success Club this month. That's what we want. We want to have you help 3 people this month, hit Success Club, and set you up for a really good 2019. That's our goal. So I'm not going to tell you how many to invite, but I think that you should invite a lot so that it's easy. Make a script, and if your post is good and it goes along, it should be easy to invite to. So like I said, if you actually make a breakfast post and 20 people like it, you're going to have 20 invites. And then if you also do the Instagram story thing and 70 people watch it, you're going to have 70 people to invite on Instagram stories. But this is the problem. People don't do the post and they don't do the stories, and then they don't know who to invite. But if you do the post and the Instagram stories every single day, I promise you're going to have people to invite to. but you have to take the action in order to have the people to invite to. And you have to do it with grace and being signature to who you are. And so the moment if you're like, but nobody ever likes it, well then check yourself, because is it too salesy? Did you look at it and say, I have 2 spots in my accountability and da 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 da? Or were you just being you? I want you guys, and I know this is like calling her out, but I want you guys to go to Kristen's post today, and this was sharing her life unapologetically. She had the cutest picture, you guys, with her girls talking about just mom life and her crazy day. But I bet you she got really, really good feedback off of that, because she was being really real. It came natural to her. I probably didn't have to convince her to write that post. It probably didn't take her long to sit down and think about it. It just was something that was like, this would be kind of funny. She had a cup of coffee. Her daughter was making a crazy face. I forget what the little one in the background was doing, but it was funny. It actually made me stop and read it. And if you can get me to stop and read your post, it was really good. Because most of the time, I will stop, look at it for a second, and if it doesn't catch my eye, I will scroll right past. But that actually, I read it, and I laughed the whole time of reading it, because it was relatable. And so if you become relatable, you're going to have people to invite to. Because I can guarantee you that people probably click that like button, and those are great people for her to send an invite, even though it has nothing to do with Beachbody. Hey girl, so glad that you clicked that like button today on that post. I know, can you believe kids are crazy? Oh my gosh, da 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 da. Hey, I know this is totally off subject, but wanted to see, and it could be a quick invite from something like that. But really, really lean in to that kind of post as well, guys, the next 5 days. Okay, so you're posting, you're on Instagram stories, and you're inviting, and you get people into the group. Now what? Well, this is the part where people add 35, 50 people into the group, and then they go AWOL. And then they forget that they have people in the group. So get organized, guys. I want you guys to make a list of anybody, like here's your list, of anybody that you add into the flash sale. So as you add them in, you're making a list, you're making a list, you're making a list. That's all you're doing is making a list, right? You get all these people in the flash sale. Awesome. Sunday night, you write a message up. Hey, Jeannie, or I'm sorry, don't do this. Hey, girl, or hey, babe. Don't put names, because I've done this a million times, and I get in a rhythm, and then I send, hey, Jeannie to Kristen, and I write, oh my God, so sorry, Beachbody, or it autocorrected, and then I look like a fool, okay? Hey, babe, hey, girlfriend, I don't know. Because trust me, you will make the mistake. I do it every single time. Okay, so don't use names. But, hey, girl, just wanted to remind you, tomorrow is our flash sale. I'm so excited. It goes live at 8 a.m. It's the first thing. We will be releasing videos every 2 hours. I don't know the full details yet, but give them a diagram of what exactly is going to happen, okay? Give them a little suggestion. Don't just not do that. On Sunday night, that's so important. It's messaging them, it's reminding them, and it's letting them know tomorrow is the big day. So you went through, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It's going to take you 15 minutes. Go through them, boom, done. Now Monday comes along. I encourage you guys that with your list, write down next to them, what package could you see benefiting their life? So whether it's Christy, Transform 20, Kristen, All Access, Jeannie, 3-day refresh, Courtney, 2B mindset. Write down what would be good for them. What do you suggest as their coach that would be a good suggestion for them? Okay? So as these packs launch, and it launches and it goes live, and say I do a live video and I get them really excited and I launch the pack and the price and the excitement and the gift card and everything, and then the image goes up, you go into that group and tag every single person that you think that package would be good for. So you go in, tag your 10 people, and then write, hey girls, this package would be so perfect for you to get started on your journey. What do you think? Question mark. That's all you need to put, right? Done. Okay, so now every package went live. You just tagged all 75 people that you added in the group. You tagged them in what package would be good. You tagged them, you messaged them the night before. You haven't heard back from some of them yet. So now what? That night, you send a message. Hey, girl, don't know if you saw, but I tagged you in the perfect post package for you. I wanted to remind you that tonight is the last night, or today is whatever you want to say. Today's the only day that it comes with that bonus gift card. It's so awesome. It's on promo. I don't want you to miss out. Da 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 da. Did you want to get started and get enrolled? I always say, I never say anything like, do you think that this would be good or anything? I say like, I say, are you ready to get started? That's what I say. Are you ready to get started? And I send it to every single person. So now what did I do to them? I added them into a flash sale. I sent them a message reminding them. I tagged them in the perfect post. And then I sent them a nightly check-in saying, what do you think? Are you in? Now, if they don't respond, they don't respond. And you can follow up with them in a couple days if you want and say, hey, I haven't heard back. Just wanted to check in. The gift card's not available anymore or whatever you want to do. But you took all different actions. And the chances of you getting 3 people, if you're doing all of those steps, are really, really high if you add the right amount of people. Now, listen, if you only have 5 people in the group to work with, and you do all of those, finding 3 is going to be hard. But if you have 75 or you have a good amount of people in that group, 50, 75, your chances just went up. So remember that when I told you from the beginning is how many people do you need to invite, and I'm not going to give you a number. Think about that. If you only have 5 or 10 people to work with, you have a very limited number of people to get enrolled. But if you think bigger and better, you're going to have more people to, really relate to. Next thing that I want to say is so we will be hosting a Transformed, the different groups of what we will be doing is I'm going to be running a Transform 20 group with Courtney. So you will have that group to invite to. And I think that you should lean into that. So there will be the Transform 20 group to invite to. So here's the thing. You've got to remember everybody's not ready for Transform 20. You have to have somewhere for them to go, right? Okay, so we'll have the Transform 20 group for anybody who purchases Transform 20 package. Then we will have a New Year, New You group that me and Courtney have already planned out and be running. We will be offering a cash prize and everything. And me and her had a one-on-one today, and we talked about it. And that group is set, ready to go. We've been working on it for a month or so. It's going to have a cash prize winner. Every post is scheduled. Everything is ready to go. We've done all the work and everything like that. So me and her were talking about it, and I really want you guys to think about this with going into the new year. I want you guys to invite to that challenge group. Let me and Courtney run it for you guys and become the perfect challengers so you guys know what it's like to run a very successful group. And what I mean by that is we need to start seeing you guys showing up every single day. You guys are selling challenge packs and different things like that. And, we're doing this flash sale for you guys to hit Success Club and you guys to bring challengers on. We need to start seeing you guys in these challenge groups every single day. If you want challengers, they did not sign up for me to coach them, right? They signed up for you to coach them. And so you need to start showing up in the challenge group every day. So we decided, and me and her decided, that we want you guys to basically apprentice us, and we will allow your challengers into our group in January. So your girls can go into either our Transform 20 group or our New Year, New You group with the cash prize winner is what we're doing. Now, all you have to do is you have to show up in order to be in that group and have your challengers in there. So You have to post, show us your workout, show us your meal plan, and be the perfect challenger. The reason we're doing this is basically to help you become the perfect coach. One, you're going to get some amazing results, because if you're posting every single day in that challenge group, you're going to be working out. You're going to be on your nutrition. You're going to be checking in, and you're going to end up getting some amazing results. And you're going to learn what it's like to post every single day in a challenge group. And so if you're required to do that, and you're required to show up in February when you're required to run your own group, you're going to be very successful at it, because you know what it's like to show up every single day. And so that's what we're going to be inviting to from the flash sale, is you're going to say, hey, we have two groups, Transform 20 and New Year, New You. You can go in both. And the cool thing is, just like I said at the beginning of this call, is you need to learn how to work smarter, not harder. And me and Courtney are saying, we'll run the group for you. Allow us to, you guys. Most coaches won't do that. Say, awesome. I'm going to allow Christy and Courtney to run the thing for me, and I'm going to show up every single day. I'm going to be a rockin' freaking challenger. I'm going to get some results. I'm going to practice what it's like to show up every single day. And then in February, I'm going to kill it. And that is what really will set momentum off in your business, because it's hard. It's so hard if you're like, okay, now I'm trying to run this new group. Okay, wait, I forgot to post. Oh, wait, I've got to do my own journey. Oh, I got to get on Instagram stories. Wait, I forgot to post on social media. Oh, wait, I forgot to do this. And you're trying to do all these different things at one time, and you're juggling. It's like, dude, just sit down, focus on your journey, post, get on Instagram stories, and allow us to run the group for you. And you're going to have some amazing results and learn exactly what it takes. And then you're going to be super, super successful, because you're going to learn what to do and what not to do. And I will always say, work smarter, not harder. And that's why I said, we've already had the whole group planned out, and we're not even in January. That's working smarter. We're like, hey, let's plan this out now, so we're not worried about it. We're not scrambling when it comes January 1st. We already know what we're doing. We already know what the theme is, everything like that. So I encourage you guys to really be a part of that. You don't have to. You can invite to your own group. You can tell them that you're going to, but just remember, you're a coach, and that does require you to show up into a group every single day. So the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is what we learned on our elite call. And I thought this was so good. Jeff Hill said, we get really upset when people ghost us. I know a lot of you guys tell me all the time, I'm getting ghosted. People are saying no, they're not responding to me or anything like that, right? I want you guys to take it in perspective. When you don't show up on social media, Instagram stories, and challenge groups, you're ghosting your followers, and you're ghosting your challengers who showed up for you, who invested in your business, and who are, looking one day to work with you. Most people, Sammy Glokey, if you guys don't know who she is, that's Jamie Ennis' sister. She's an 9-star diamond. She recently posted in our group, in our elite page, and she said, wanted to share this with you guys, and I want you to share this with your team. She's an 8-star diamond, super successful. And she posted this in her page that says, how long did you follow me before you became a coach underneath me? 1 year, 8 to 9 months, 6 months, 1 to 2 months, 1 week. Do you know what the number one answer was? 1 year. 1 year, and she's an 8-star diamond, really successful. And I think a massive amount of people answered 1 year. Everybody else was 8 months. There was one person or two people that answered 3 to 4 months. But that right there should show you people are watching you for a very long time before they decide to join you. And so if you think about that, and you're ghosting your own social media, those people are going to either A, take even longer to join you, or B, join someone else. And so when you think about it, you're like, oh my gosh, everybody is guilty of ghosting their own social media. whether it's Instagram stories. I know that on Sundays, I ghost my Instagram stories a lot. I think I have nothing exciting to post about. I don't have anything to talk about. I always like to be in sweats. And so a lot of times I end up ghosting my Instagram stories because I feel like I don't have anything exciting to talk about. But if we ghost them long enough, people stop being inspired by us. Or they get in a rhythm with us because we're on it. Yes, this is good. And all of a sudden we're like, because we fall off. Or we do something else. Or we are like in a downward spiral. Instead of sharing that, we just stop showing up. So people are like, what the heck happened? I was just about to join her. I was this close to hitting yes on that poll. And all of a sudden she stopped showing up. And so if you think about it in that perspective of like, do you ghost your social media? And it's having the courage and the grace to say, yes, I do. I do that, but I need to get better. I need to remember that I need to show up because people are waiting to be inspired by me. And so, just think of that and like ask yourself, am I here for the long haul? I know 100% I'm here for the long haul. I'm here to make this like so much bigger and better than I could ever imagine it. I know that at the beginning of 2018, I did dream bigger, and I sit where I'm at today and I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did everything that I did in this year. And I will tell you that in 2018 in January, I never would have ever guessed where I would be at today. And if you would have told me, I would have been like, no, there's no way. But I did dream bigger, and I worked harder, and I am in it for the long haul. And so the best thing is I can tell you is it doesn't matter. The best excuse, Jeff Hill says, the best excuse equals at the end of the day to the same thing. You can't be trusted. And I totally agree with that. We can have the most legit excuse, the best excuse. It could be amazing. It could be totally valid. But in our followers' eyes, we just can't be challenged or trusted. And I want you to think about that in perspective. This is your life. This is your life. And if you are at that breaking point and you're like, I am so unhealthy. I can't play with my kids. I can't walk upstairs. I can't breathe when I walk down the street. I am so overweight. I hate myself. I'm this, I'm that, I'm da-da-da-da, and you're going on and on and on and on. You are at your breaking point and you're looking for somebody to help you. Are you looking for somebody who is 100% consistent? Yes, that's what you need in your life. You're not looking for a yo-yo who is here when they feel like it, right? And so that's where I think about it at the end of the day is I'm like, the people who we want to help, they are looking for somebody who is 100% going to be there no matter what, ifs, ands, or buts. And that's the coach that I am always trying to be. I'm always trying to be that person. And so I want you guys to think about it in perspective is the people that like as far as a team goes, yeah, we know like, oh, you can't make the call, totally get it, girl, or you got something going on, totally understand. But followers and current challengers to be and people who we want to help, when you're talking about my life, I'm not looking for a personal trainer who wants to show up on days that they can feel like it when it works for their schedule. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I paid a bunch of people to get me in shape and I'm like, hey, I'm at the gym, and they're like, sorry, worked late. Sorry, was too busy today. Couldn't plug in today, sorry. Or they just didn't respond. You'd be like, what the heck? I'm here, and this is my saving grace for my life. And so I think about that is we're not personal trainers. We are life changers. And so really remember that when it comes to social media. It's like a lot of times people think social media is a joke, but I know a ton of people who follow me because it is their only outlook in life. It's their only positive thing. It's their only thing that makes them feel better. And it's the only, positivity that they might get that day. And could you imagine if I just didn't show up for 3 days straight? And so really think about that when you are like as crazy as it is sometimes and as like life is crazy and you just like, get on social media so that you could be that face and that consistency and that person that they can rely on. That they can know that when I click on it, I know I'm going to see Christy. I know that she's going to work out. I know she's going to be on her A game. I know she's going to be eating good. I know she's going to be, inspiring. I know that she's going to share if she messes up. I know that if she's having a bad day, she's going to show that. And that is what's inspirational. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to continually show up all the time for people. So that's what I have for you guys tonight. And don't forget about the flash sale to do all the things that we had talked about. Start at the beginning. We're going to make 5 posts for the next 5 days. Get on Instagram stories with a poll every single day. Sending invites every single day to the flash sale. Once they're in the flash sale, make your list. This is not a list, but make a list of who you add in. Put what program would be great next to them, meaning 2D Mindset, All Access, Transform 20, 3-day refresh. Once on Sunday night, send every single person a message reminding them that tomorrow's the flash sale. On the day the flash sale goes live, tag them in the package that would be right for them. After you do that, that night, send them a message if you haven't heard from them and say, hey girl, tagged you in the package that I think would be great for you. Are you ready to get started? And I hope you guys have some really good success with that. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. I recorded this call, I think so. So I'm going to try to get the recording up to YouTube so you guys can go back and watch the beginning if you missed anything. And I will see you guys later. Don't forget to do Transform 20. All right, bye guys.